Alright, any of y'all that's been paying attention knows that I made this banjo out of a part of a Dynaflow transmission. This part right here was inside the torque converter. Sounds pretty cool. Somebody asked me, well, was there any other parts in there you could make any banjo stuff out of? And I went out there tonight and I took it apart. This is the part that I saved. This actually used to be inside this other part. This was the torque converter, and this part fit inside of it like that, which was pretty wicked cool. It still fits inside there. I could, if I wanted to, shave some notches around the sides where the shoe bolts are at and fit this in there. But for one thing, it's pretty darn heavy, and this Dynaflow banjo is pretty heavy too, you know. So I mean, you get the two of these together, you got a real heavy banjo, and it sounds good, but it also sounds a little darker. It's not as bright. I mean, when I put this in that, it's kind of big and loud, but kind of really deep and really dark, and maybe a little darker than I want. But on the other hand, here's a banjo here. Also has an aluminum pot. It's not at all dark, and it's not at all very volumey. You know, it doesn't have any depth of volume. But interestingly enough, when I take this old transmission piece and stick it on the back of here, it won't fit inside, but if I stick it on here and I kind of hold it, let's take it off, try it without it, see if it's any different. I don't think there is. So that didn't work. But I do believe that there could be a usable future for this thing. And what I think would work on it, I measured this a while ago, this is like 11.5 inches across. And if I had a wooden pot that was 11.5 inches that I could slip this up into, I think this might make a really pretty cool tone ring to go inside of a 11.5 inch inside diameter pot banjo. So that's what I'm going to be on the lookout for. If I can find me, ideally, maple would be good. If I could find a maple pot banjo that was 11.5 inches on the inside, I'd love to slip this baby inside there and see what she sounded like with the head stretched over it right about here. Put a clear head on there like that so you can see this part of it, because that actually looks pretty cool. So that might be something that might be part of my next quest, see if I can find me something like that. I thought about all kind of other options, like trying to make me some kind of a ring out of metal or something like that, but you know, really I think it'd be cool to fit this, if I did it just right, fit this right inside of a wooden pot. That might actually turn out real nice. So that's just something I'm thinking about for the future. I don't know if I'll actually do it or not, but it could happen, you know. That's the way things go around here. Things get inside my head and it's just like a bad infection. They just bubble around in there until something comes of it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes you just don't know. You know, have a nice day.